MD90, what does MD90 stand for?
Yes. So MD90 was simply an abbreviation of my names.
Yeah.
That is Mwango David, and then I was born in 1990. So just combining those two. Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90 and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you don't miss any upload that comes up. And if you're more inclined to conversations of this nature, head to the playlist called Exclusive with MD90 and you'll find videos curated for you of this nature. I'm here with Mwango, and she's not new to the channel. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of videos with her here. Dee, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
You've become a regular on the channel.
Yeah.
So on this episode, I want us to focus on traveling as a young lady, solo travel around the world. Where did you get that courage from? Let's start from there.
First of all, I get the courage from my elder brother, Mara. Although he's a man, okay guys, Mara is my elder brother and he's behind all the success that you see from Dee Mwango. I'm not saying I'm too successful or anything, but if you love my energy, if you know who I am, or if you don't know, you can head on my channel, Dee Mwango on YouTube, and you can check me out. So he's a major inspiration to me because he's my brother. We were all of us born in the village. So the moment I saw my brother traveling the world, going to major places and mega places like Las Vegas in the US, traveling all over the world, I was like, okay, I was born with this guy in the same home, but look at what he's doing. Same mother, same food, we eat everything same. Yeah. So I was like, if he can do this, definitely I can do this. And I always believe what a man can do, a woman can do it better. Yeah. So that's where I got the courage and the motivation from.
What is the first country to travel as a vlogger?
The first country, the very first country as I content. Of course, I used to travel even before content creation, but Uganda was my first country now, as like on camera, like yes. We are creating content.
And prior to you visiting the country, do you always make sure you know people there, or you just go and freestyle it?
The thing is, okay, it's good to know people, but when you just started YouTube, nobody wants to be around you because you don't have the subscribers or anything. You telling somebody can I meet you is like wastage of time. Nobody has time for you apparently, and you have to understand that, and it's not a bad thing. That's how the streets.
Everyone's trying to progress in life.
Yeah,
so let's see how they benefit from you.
What can you also offer? Yeah. If you have nothing to offer, definitely nobody wants to be with you.
True. So
when I went to Uganda, basically I had nobody in mind, but there was this lady whose name is Salatoris. She had just started YouTube, and I felt, since we are we're on the same level.
And that's the same smart thing that most YouTubers don't miss. When you're at a certain level, look out for creators within the same level. They will not stress you enough.
Yeah.
You try to reach someone that is way out there. You end up hating people for no reason. Yeah. And you continue with your life. I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, sure. So I was like, okay, she's about the same level as I am. So I just wrote her up and she was kind enough. I met her. Like, she's the first person that I've ever met during content creation in a foreign country, not in my country, Kenya. And the experience it exceeded what I expected. She was so kind to me. I stayed in their place. They hosted me in their place. The father was very good. The mother, they just received me with both hands. They were too kind to me until has ever somebody been good until you feel guilty? Until you're like, this person is doing too much for me, more than what.
Oh, you stayed in their place?
Yes. I stayed in their place paying 0 rent, paying 0 shillings for food, transportation. The dad could take us out to create videos, and I could be like, oh my god, I can't believe this. And that time I was not making anything from YouTube. So anyways, I have nothing anyway. So I was like, these people are too good. I was like, these are just God sent people because my budget was too low. Maybe I could stay in Uganda maybe a maximum of 3 days by myself only. But because I found them, I stayed there around one straight good week. They wished I could even stay longer with them, but because I was still a student and I was by that time teaching, because I was doing my teaching practice, I had to go back to school and continue teaching. So I had to go back. That's
another question that I have for you. How did you balance full-time university and YouTube traveling as a vlogger?
Guys, it's all about passion. And I always feel priority. You always create time for priorities. The priorities you have will always create time. When somebody says, I don't have time for this, it means it's not their priority, but something you love, something you treasure, something you feel like you really have to go for it, you'll always create time. For example, I was a teacher, I was teaching by that time, but we had half term, so I decided to travel during half time. Instead of just sitting and just relaxing, I was like, let me travel a little bit.
And one thing that a YouTuber cannot do without wherever is power and the internet. How do you ensure that wherever you're going to have access to the internet and good power supply?
I can say at times it's just God's plan. Because let's say for a country like Uganda, just to be honest, the internet is something that you really struggle with. You know, they use I don't know, it's GPS or something. And the more you go outside the city, it's hard to get internet, okay? So thank God, Sarah tourist, she really knew some places where we could get Wi-Fi. So at least I could go there. Because I could not even afford buying data for myself. So we used to go to a certain church just to upload videos there. So the struggle is real. Yeah.
So what's your usual checklist before you travel to a country? What things do you check for? Say.
Number one, I always prefer countries that speak English. Because I always believe being alone, okay? It's easy to communicate with people that you've met for the first time in your entire life, if at all the language is the same. So language is the first thing that I always check. And again, I always try to see, you know, how long can I stay in this country? Like, you have to travel on a budget, you know. If you have to stay for like a week or 2 weeks, you need to know the living standards. So those are the only things that I check and I'm good to go. I don't take like everything like keen. Those are the two major things. And also I try to check if they really, like, creating content is allowed, because I love street videos. I love being in the streets. I don't love doing indoor videos. So I always check, do they allow filming? Because there are these countries which they really restrict filming. You just can't film anywhere. But if I see the country is free, I'm always good to go.
So far, amongst the countries that you've traveled to, what has been your best experience and worst experience?
I can say every country to me is always unique, and it comes with a different vibe. I've been to a number of countries, and I feel I've enjoyed being in every country. There's no country that I felt like this country is not worth coming back. I've never ever felt like I will never come back here, no matter what.
But still, you had the best experience somewhere or something. So let's hear those experiences. Where was the best experience so far? Up to
apparently, I don't know. If I say I only had the best experience in one country, I won't be fair. I won't be fair.
You just highlight one event. Say, this experience when I was doing this was in this country. The other one was they would have done better in terms of your experience.
Okay, I don't know, but I feel in Namibia, like, I really interacted with people who have good energy in Namibia. You know, I was currently in Namibia before coming to Lusaka. So Ceaseless Diaries was there, and I had this one good friend. She's called Country Manager. That's her name. And you know, she's one of those people that I really treasure in my life. So I really had a very good time in Namibia. Like, I was eating really well. I had people to take good care of me, show me around, and make sure everything is good. Like, I really enjoyed being in Namibia. And the fact that I had people to take me all over. You know, when you are new, even if you know somewhere exists, but if you don't have like somebody to take you there, it's hard to get there. So you must have people who know the place, people who are conversant, and people who are willing. Even if I can fund myself to go somewhere, but imagine you are alone. That vibe, you know, you have nobody to talk to. So I think Namibia, I had the best moment of my life. And I think at the same time, like, it's this one country that I got scammed within the first.
So it's the same country that you had the best experience and the worst experience?
Yeah, at the same time. But do you know what? Like, the worst experience, okay, I don't mean like it was bad, like I was dying or anything, but it was just more of a scam, you know? When somebody really wants to take advantage of you and you really knew, and he thinks now, like, nobody, like, you won't know. Lucky enough, after I just did that, then in the next like 3 to 4 hours, I met now these wonderful ladies, and they were like, no, somebody can do this for you. So we were able to go to the police, and actually this is the first country that I found the police to be very helpful than ever. Like, I've never found so much help from police officers in my entire life than how I found in Namibia. You know, they are ready to listen, and they strictly follow the law, you know. And you know, being a foreigner in a country asking help from a police is not always easy, because after all, you can't speak the same local language or anything. But this city police officer was the best I've ever found in my entire life. Like, he's the best police officer I've ever encountered, and I got justice, I got my money back.
So far, if a young lady that is watching you and is inspired by your story, and they feel they can also do what you do, what would be your words to them as we wind up?
Number one, what I'd like to say, guys, is always follow your dreams. Don't quit your dreams for something or for somebody else. You know what you really want in this life. You know, some people will be like, you want to be all over, you are young, what do you mean? Like, you can do this is only a man thing. Trust me, you can do it, okay? And everything, it always starts with the mind. The mindset is everything. It's the first winning point of this life. So if you want something as a lady, please go for it. I'm doing it, okay? I'm not saying I'm perfect, I've made it in life, but I'm doing it already. And I always tell people, if you feel I can do it, you too, you can do it actually even much better. Dreams are valid. As a lady, that's not like, you know, it's not like, how do I say, it's not like, it's not a special need, it's not like, you know, you are crippled or anything. Like, being a lady is even an advantage for you to go out there. And I always feel like what a man can do, a woman can do it even better. So don't sit on your dreams, just get to know what you want, then go for it. Dreams are valid. Don't get scared. Actually, I feel being a woman, if you want to travel, is even more easier. You know what? People always want to help you. You know, when you have a problem and you approach anybody, being a woman, everybody wants to listen, you know. And even the harassment as you travel is not much, you know. People really tend to respect the female figure. I don't know if it's only here in Africa, but I feel it's worldwide. Being a female, it's a plus to travel. So please don't sit home saying I'm a female. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. In case it's your very first time here, you're welcome. My name is Dees Mwango from Kenya. Head on my YouTube channel, subscribe, Dees Mwango. Also, if you're from Team D, you know how we do it. Show some love to this YouTube channel. Subscribe and tell him Dees Mwango sent you here. Thanks for watching. See you soon on our next video. Bye guys.